we're live. I'm new to this, so we're going to bear with me. Okay? We're gonna bear with me. I'm not new to live streaming. You may have seen me before on TikTok, but I am new to live streaming over here, so I gotta get understanding of what's going on with the controls. Welcome in. Hi, love. We're getting ready to hop into the collective message. If you're new here, I'm IntuitivelightSeerJae, and this is a safe space for you to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Okay, I typically go live on TikTok, but we're live over here today. We're going to start doing this more often as well. I always hop into a collective reading, and then I move on to elements. So water, fire, water, air, earth, and then fire. Okay? I don't want to get I'm hearing fine shit. Cute glasses. Thank you. Let's get this here because why not? Y'all, give me 1 second. My son is having some mucus, and I think that I'm just gonna be transitioning my diet as a whole. I think that's affecting a lot of things. So I think that I just found out that I don't like meat. I literally think I just found out like 3 days ago I don't like meat. And it's not that I haven't eaten meat. I've eaten chicken. I don't eat pork, but I would eat beef and chicken. And I was watching a video of a holistic doctor. I think his name was Yaki. And he was talking about how the human body works and our diet, and more specifically African Americans. Welcome in. Hi. We're just talking about my diet right now. We're gonna hop into a collective read, but he was talking about that, and he brought to my attention that we don't even really be liking the meat. Like, think about it. Like, when we cook the meat, we always put a bunch of herbs and spices and all of the things on it just so it tastes good to us. And I'm like, well, you're right. I don't even fucking like meat. I just like the flavor that it has, right? So, yeah, that's why I eat more fruits and things like that. Meat just, I don't know. I don't really eat as much meat, and I'm starting to realize why. It's because I don't really like it. So I think I'm going to be transitioning my diet, so it also helps my son's diet, because I think that mucus is not just coming from like just not washing your hands or things like that. Like, I think that it's also coming from what we eat. But anyways, some men have been taught to use women. A optician out here. Hey, I am more than my beauty. You don't want to watch Elmo? Blood in my blood, root in my root, bone in my bone, each one of my human eyes cannot see. God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, you give me clear and concise messages. I ask for any and all negative energies, entity attachments, for what texts or curses being sent to my soul, collective, banished, and binding, and the intention to be returned back to its sender immediately. And then definitely, ashe. Come on in. It says no more fantasy land. Greetings from Argentina. Hello from Argentina. Cute glasses, thank you. The UDA. I don't know what that stands for. It's with the intention that my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate. Okay. Once again, I don't know if I like the lighting. I like the warmness, I think. Or like a very straight tone. I think I like this. You're pretty, thank you. If you're new here, tap that screen. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. I'm seeing Kingdom Spouse out here. They can't do for you what you do for them. So there's somebody out here who cannot do for you what you do for them. Okay? Keep that in mind. I think the blue one, like, is better. I was thinking that for sure. We're here. We're here. You know? Alright, Holy Spirit, please show me plain and clear. What do I need to see for this collective? The energy feels off. Okay? Somebody's energy is somebody's feeling off balance energetically. Okay? Damn, my skin looks pretty good. Let's conquer the world together came out in the reverse. Somebody here is not looking on the bright side of things. Somebody's being pessimistic. Like, it's the energy of somebody here's kingdom spouse could have descended. They are not in alignment to you anymore. And somebody's being pessimistic. But the thing about it is, if God promised you a kingdom spouse, that's what you're going to get. So it's almost like sitting in the energy of pessimism isn't helping. It's actually pushing away whatever it is that you desire and actually want to call in. Radio is significant. Like, you're emitting a frequency that is just pessimism. It's not gonna happen for me, or I had my chance and it was blown, or some shit like this here. Like, there's other people out there who actually, it don't even matter. I don't know. Don't ask me. Somebody is being pessimistic, and I'm not gonna talk somebody out their pessimism. Like, if you want to look at life like that, then that's how the universe is gonna repay you. The same way that the frequency that you put out, that's what you're gonna get back. So if you feel like, oh, because this person fucked up and they descended in life, you're never gonna get anybody, just no. Then that's what you're gonna receive. They're never gonna present you with someone else that's in alignment to you, because you're not gonna see them. You're not gonna see them clearly because you have this pessimistic mindset. Give me a second. As someone who has had a kingdom spouse who has failed them, okay, I'm here to tell you, your outlook on the situation is what's going to determine your future. What is for you is for you, and it will always be for you. I think when we hear the word kingdom spouse, we typically have this thought process that it's some type of specific individual, instead of having the understanding that it's more about a heart posture. It's more about alignment. It's more about who God has ordained you to be with. So when someone has fallen out of alignment of the correct heart posture, the correct alignment, the correct frequency, then you no longer need that person in your life, because they're not of service to you. You're not of service to each other. Closed mouths don't get fed. Somebody looking like they need to open their mouth. Some here sitting right in front of somebody else. Closed mouths don't get fed. Something here is unbelievable. Nice. You be saying 10-10? Says I love you. Somebody assaulted a child. Insecure. Somebody put their hands on a child because they feel insecure. Don't piss me off today. Don't piss me off. One way to piss me off is to fuck with some kids. Cause then, bitch, I will gladly take karma. I will gladly, motherfuckers don't. I will gladly take karma about a child. Please don't play with me. Please don't play with me. I don't give a fuck who child it is. Somebody thought the grass was greener. You be seeing 1111 or oh, I meant to say 111, but technically it would have been 1111 because it was 1101 with the 1 in the chat. Some men have been taught to use women. This is how someone was raised. No more sugarcoating to help your sensitivity. Somebody's making plans. I receive just by existing. Did I set the intention that my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate? Somebody's been groomed. Okay? Somebody's been groomed and someone's a terrible person. They've been groomed to treat women like shit. They've been groomed to use women. Okay? Abusive and cold-hearted. This is who this individual is in nature. Same individual who assaulted this child because they felt insecure. This is a nasty, disgusting fucking energy. The first in your bloodline. Yeah. We're gonna hop into the elements. This is gonna be real short because I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Much more than smacks in the reverse. Somebody just went to sleep with someone because they felt like you were the first in your bloodline. They didn't feel like this. This is what they saw. They saw you as somebody who was the first in your bloodline. They also saw you as someone who I received just by existing. Okay. I'm hearing sirens, confirmation with the sirens, freedom writers. I miss you. It's your weird ass on. Magic is good and God is magic and don't corrupt it. This is someone who corrupted magic, okay? Now all of a sudden somebody want to come out like, oh, I love you. Someone's just trying to deter, bruh. This shit is hilarious. Facing the music. Someone's facing the music for their actions currently. So now they're trying to not necessarily reassess it, but just like somebody trying to backtrack. Not somebody trying to backtrack like, oh no, I love this person, I miss this person, woo woo woo. Like, say this is something somebody's never said before. They've been holding all of this in, right? They claim they've been holding all of this in about how they feel about the collective. That's a lie. That's a lie. Somebody's facing the music. They're facing the consequences of their actions. So now they want to come towards someone who they know is in alignment for something much different than what they are. That's what's happening. Because even if this person does love you, even if this person does miss you, collective, do understand that this person didn't operate from that space until they started having to face consequences. Like I said, somebody just wanted to sleep with you. Somebody was groomed. Somebody was groomed into thinking that men are supposed to use women. I am more than my beauty. But you see, you're somebody who they ran into who has depth. You weren't just cute. You didn't just have a nice booty. This is not somebody who accepted you for who you were, who you are. Somebody could be 35. Especially if this person is doing this around other people who they know could be potentially interested in you. They're doing this for a reason. They're trying to deter someone from actually moving in alignment to something that's actually in alignment. You're not in alignment to this person, but there may be somebody around them that you're actually in alignment to. Cameras underground. Someone's very manipulative, abusive, cold-hearted, a user. Keep that in mind. It says you will be getting back pay on child support. Okay. You will be getting back pay on child support. Somebody's grateful for the small things. Stay grateful for the small things. Fantasy. I don't like you. Really, I don't like myself in comparison to your authenticity. This is somebody who doesn't know how to be themselves. This is an individual who's living in a false reality. They're living in a fantasy. They believe that they're more than what they are. Not even necessarily more. Like somebody's very envious. Somebody believes that there's somebody that they're not. They're getting their behavior, their antics, like the the shit that the behavior they have or are displaying to other people. It's an imitation. And because they cannot imitate your authenticity, now they don't like you. Now it's, oh, I don't like you. You don't want them. You don't want them. I don't owe you the privilege of understanding what you don't trust. And that's just period. You got Kingdom Spouse out here. Church by Mariah the Scientist. Financial increase came out in the reverse. Somebody's going through it right now, especially financially. Your mother stuck beside your father when he went to jail or prison. That's using a woman. To want a woman to stick beside you while you go serve your time, that's to use a woman. That woman didn't do that crime. She shouldn't be doing that time with you. You should never be sticking beside a nigga that has to go to jail. I'm sorry. I don't care how anybody feels about that. Unless you're married to this man or something of that nature and things from the past begin to, I don't know. But if you're in a relationship with someone, it should be absolutely no reason why you're holding somebody down in jail, period. And even in a marriage, people separate. So say this is happening to you and you are in a marriage. This person should want to separate. They should not want you to suffer because they are suffering for the consequences of their actions. Somebody's name is Marcus. Dust yourself off and try again. Somebody's rooted in remembrance. Somebody keeps... They keep coming for somebody who's extremely intuitive. And so every time they get hit with a tower, they get hit with the understanding that you're living in a fucking lie. You're not living in a reality. Because you're actually running into someone who's actually rooted in remembrance. Wondering who else has your attention? This is funny to me. Somebody hasn't gotten down to the root of a problem here. Came out in the reverse. The root of the problem has nothing to do with who has collective's attention. Somebody's feeling like they need more time. Someone's ancestors are upset. Somebody's got upset ancestors because somebody's refusing to get over it. Okay, we got intuitive out here. Sagittarius is a low vibrational Sagittarius. Masculine energy I'm picking up on. Someone's struggling to reprogram their nervous system. No more fantasy land. I tell you. Now. Right now. Is there anything else? The court's ruled in your favor. Somebody's getting back pay on child support. Okay, celebrate. Okay. Let's just get it done by any means. What's this? Criticism disguised as concern or a joke. That's nice. You've been acting different. What's on your mind? I see you everywhere I go and everything that I do. Far from crazy. Somebody could keep trying to make that. Someone keeps trying to make you out to be crazy, right? And they're doing this by trying to be slick about it. They're trying to. It's this criticism disguised as concern or a joke, right? And somebody could be saying like, how do I say this? Like you're willing to do anything. Hate to put it like that, but somebody's like trying to paint the picture that you're willing to do anything. I don't know if it's for $1 or for some clout or some shit like this here, but if that was the case, I would have been rich. I'm just saying, it's so many celebrities that I've ran into in real life. I mean, know me in real life, like. I don't have to flex the shit I've been through, or none of that. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose. I'm here with intention. That's the difference. Okay, if I want to be rich, if I want to have money, if I want to be taken care of by a nigga with some money, I'd have been doing it. I've done it. Been there, done that. Had to learn to stand on my own 2 fucking feet. Somebody here don't understand it ain't about clout and it ain't about money. It's about you being who you are, and you're going to be that to the day you fucking die. Excuse my language. Regardless of how it makes anybody feel. You done been in rooms that motherfuckers ain't even, like, I don't know. Somebody here thinks you was some type of lame or been a lame or some shit like this. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know if this collective is anything like me. You've been on stages. You've been in rooms. You've been on estates. You've been on trips. You've been doing all of that shit. That shit is not new to you. What's new to you is this walk in Christ. What's new to you is how you moving now. If I wanted a fast life, I'd have a fast life. Trust and believe me. That's nothing. Nothing. It's easy. Anybody can have a fast life. Shadow work, that's what's hard. Getting to know who you are underneath all of the shit that you putting on to please people and make people think that you're something that you're not. To be accepted by someone else, that's what's hard. That's what's real. That's what's raw. That's what actually fucking matters. Not the cars, clothes, hoes, or none of that shit. Because I promise you, when you step into a room with somebody that actually knows themselves, all of that cars, clothes, and whole shit go out the window. You start to feel real fucking small around somebody that really know themselves in real life. You be seeing 999 angel number? You never gave that. Never gave. I've been old peon ass like, what are we? Come on now. I think somebody here just might have thought you was new to your own talent. Like, no, you might be new to putting yourself out there with your talents, but, and even in that, it's like, maybe on a more wide scale, don't know how to explain it, but it's like somebody really tried you. Like, it really feels like somebody tried you like you was small. Like, you been small, you been insignificant or some shit, and it's like, do you know? Don't know shit about you. This person couldn't have known anything about you or anything that you've done in real life. Aries is significant. Masculine energy. Been flued out, been taking it, been all of that shit. But guess what? I've never been in a relationship with a nigga that actually gave a fuck about me. And I didn't experience all that shit that y'all talk about. I ain't never had a nigga that really gave a fuck. Let's be real. You make certain sacrifices to have what you truly desire, what you truly are aligned with. And that's what somebody doesn't understand. They like, well, why are you going about it this way? It's because it's about the sacrifice. God is going to ask you to give up certain things in order to receive certain things. I had to give that fast life, all the money, all the clothes, I had to give it all up to have what I really want, which is a nice fucking family, to be truly loved by someone, to be truly seen by someone. Somebody doesn't understand that about this collective. Virgo energy out here. It's time. Somebody's been in a cult, in a coven. Why are you? I could easily sell my soul. That's the easy thing to do. That's to take the easy route. That's easy. But to heal your body, excuse me, but to heal your body from natural herbs, fruits, and those that like do understand the right thing is always going to be the less popular thing. And that's what these individuals clearly don't see, because they're in this cult coven. They're used to this fast life shit. Of course, you would never understand what it's like to walk with Christ. You would never understand that. That's not some shit you ever want to look back to. Don't look back. That's not some shit that's like, oh, I miss those days when I was on that yacht. I miss those days when a nigga would give me some money and I would just go to the spa and I would drive his car and I never miss those days. I can promise you. Because I know a nigga would never really gave a fuck. He gave me the money so I could go about my business and he could do whatever. Like, people don't understand it's not about the money. It's never about the money. And that may be what was hidden. Okay, maybe people didn't understand this collective's motives. I don't know. People think they see you living a quiet, peaceful life, and they think that means that you've never experienced anything. That's a lie. 10-10. That's a lie. I done been to Tennessee. I done been to New York. I done been. The only place I ain't been is out the country, and I'll be doing that. What is we talking about? Like, this collective had to give up certain things so that they could obtain certain experiences in a pure way. I don't think people want to, how do I put this? I don't think people want to, at least I don't want to experience life with people who I know don't truly care for me. Like, you're still going to feel alone when you're around those people. And that's what I always felt, alone, even when I was around other people. Because I was never truly seen. Oh, why? Cause and that's not really something that you have to explain to anyone. But there's clearly a cult coven who's getting a rude awakening, because there's people who's trying to paint this picture that collective is this reason because they want these cars, gold, and hoes, and it's like God provides everything that I need and more. What do I need a nigga for? Excuse my language. I don't need anybody for anything. Anybody who's coming into my life is going to be an additive. Anybody who's coming into this collective's life is going to be an additive. Give up those nose piercings. Something is wrong if you're burping so much. That's what you call an attention seeker. A gymnast can do moves from nose piercing. People have nothing better to do with their day. They don't like the truth, and that's okay. That's why I'm here. Goddess/God glow. Okay. You can be glowing, like literally, skin-wise. Better than you can imagine. Private phone call, 35. Abusive in the reverse. Enigma. You are the mentor. It says the thought of you being with someone else makes me angry or sick. Well, call the doctor. Call the doctor, because somebody's sick. You don't want that. You make me feel things that I've never felt before. That's nice. Do some shadow work. Constant stand on her own. So it's being seen that you constantly stand on your own. No coach needed. Oh, what the fuck people think this is? Well, I know what it is. Deep down, this is what these people are doing. They're projecting. They've lived their life from a space of wanting to please or be pleased, be people pleasers. And so if to everybody else it's cool to be on the boat, it's cool to drink, it's cool to smoke, it's cool to just have frivolous sex and just let your body just be used up by double energy, if all of that shit is cool to them, then of course they're going to want to be a part of what's cool and not a part of who they actually are. So these people are projecting because this is the route that they've taken. And so to see somebody take a route that's unfamiliar to them, or they don't have an understanding, rather than to go to that person, to the source, and get an actual understanding, they rather project. Energy vampires, because they can't come suck the life out of you. So we gonna project onto you. We gonna try to make sure ain't nobody else come around like you, because we can't suck on people like you. We can't drain the life out of people like you, because you don't put your energy into shit that don't matter. Like that comment. It's not an accident. It's intentional behavior. Oh, she just wasn't on the block that day. No, she intentionally didn't show up on the block that day because she knew. She knew you wanted a problem. She knew that there was never going to be any type of back and forth between the two, because there's nothing to back and forth about. Babe. People think that you not being in altercations or getting into it with people is just by coincidence, just by grace. No, it's with intention, because people will come to me, and people have done this since I've been on TikTok. Oh, you're you're pretty to be black, or like they will say all types of shit in the comments with just to get a reaction out of you. But do understand, not being a reactive person is intentional. That's not some shit you just learn overnight. That's some shit that you embed into you over time. So these people think that you not reacting is just because, oh, it was just a fluke. It was, no, you're intentionally not reacting because you don't give your energy to shit that don't matter. Shit that don't serve you. $19.54, 1999, 56, 97, 83, 96, 49, and 80, and 98. Okay? Something was gonna happen one way or another. I would say people are weird, but it's not that. People will project when they don't understand how you move. Reverse cowgirl out here. There's an energy vampire trying to sleep with someone. Somebody could have said this, like, oh, this person sees right through me. It was gonna happen one way or another. Not perfect, but perfect for you. Rules and divine law, okay? Toes curling, toxic environment and household. I'm telling you. Some people just like to stay in toxic environments and households and just fuck. And when they see somebody who don't want to participate in that type of behavior, of course they're going to project. Because now they feel bad about themselves. Is there anything else? Because I don't have time for the sexual energy. I don't. I don't. You're some type of catalyst here for someone to not look back. 10-10 energy, better than you can imagine. Somebody maybe didn't think like, oh, well, maybe it could be worth. No. The second you don't look back, I promise you, is the moment you will realize how much better it can get. Cause we be thinking that shit good in the moment. It's a temporary satisfaction in it, but when you really let that shit go and you start to experience what God got for you, it hit different. It hit different. It make you not even want to go back. Go back for what? It will never hit the same as something divine. Period. It will never hit the same. And I ain't talking physically. Like, even people's energy can be addictive when you're divine. Like, it's a reason why I don't admit as much of my energy out into the world as I do. Because people get obsessed. They get addicted. Okay? When I get off the internet, I will have so many channel messages and downloads because people are so attached and addicted to my energy. It's not just about sex. You know, I did say be careful who you sleep with because, yeah, your sexual energy can be potent, but so can your actual overall energy. And when your sexual energy is potent because you are celibate and your overall energy is potent because you're doing the necessary work, it makes people go insane. Especially when they can't have what they want from you, like energy vampires. It drives them literally fucking insane. The withdrawal. I live in a perpetual state of happiness. We're wrapping this up anyways. And it's not gonna, like, when people do that, it's not gonna see that they don't want you to see it clearly. So they're going to make it seem like it's something that it's not, right? An energy vampire isn't gonna tell you they're upset because they can't suck the life out of somebody. They're gonna try to draw everyone away from that person until that person feels some type of level of loneliness just to allow anybody in, right? Somebody ain't hearing me. Because when you're desperate and living from a place of loneliness, then it's easy for somebody just to have people around just for company. It's easy to have, you know how many people I supported, not only on TikTok and you know how many people I supported just because I wanted to be seen. I had felt some level of loneliness. People use that. And then they turn it into something that is really not, like fandom or idolization, and make it seem as if that you need something from them. Now the script is flipped. Whole time you never needed anything from them. They are an energy vampire and they need your energy. But because you're lonely, I don't know who I'm talking to, but because you're lonely, you're allowing someone to drain your energy. Give me a second. But I'm not going to please show me what my human eyes cannot see. The God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. I ask that you give me clear and concise messages. Activating all negative energies, entity attachment. Spell work, hexer, curses being sent to myself, the collective, my throat chakra, my crown chakra, my third eye. I declare and decree to be banished and binding. And your attentions be returned back to its sender immediately and indefinitely. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Holy Spirit, please tell me what I need to see from my water sign. Two of Sticks in a reverse. Decision has been made. Ten of Coins. Mother of Baskets. To not let something here back from out the cold. You're going to continue to move away from any chaos, drama, bullshit surrounding it. Can go on. Somebody's a loveless individual who you walked away from happily. Eight of Baskets. Cold-hearted and abusive. This person keeps coming for you though, and it doesn't have to be like I said, someone's trying to isolate you so they can use you, water signs, but it's not working. Okay, you're perfectly fine being alone. Okay, you don't feel so lonely to the fact that you need to surround yourself around people who are trying to use you. I don't know, somebody thought that if they isolated you, then you would just allow them to use you just so you wouldn't be alone. They fucking found out real quick that you enjoyed being alone. I'm telling you, 4 wands in the reverse. And now they stressed because they also can't get a read on you. You'll be seeing angel number 2222, Gullah Jack in the reverse, so they can't cause you any type of injustice when you're in this energy, not letting them back in, and anything that they try to send towards you or they try to put you in as far as like chaos and drama, you just move away from it. Because when you're not you're a confrontational person, but you're not you're not the type to be into conflict. You're not reactive, put it like that. Yeah, and you were guided away from these individuals with the ancestors at the bottom of the deck, 3 of baskets, 10 of sticks in the reverse. That's how this cycle closed out. You were guided away from these individuals and also guided to not be reactive to anything that's happening, because they're all going to face whatever karma that they have individually. And that's just period. There's no need to go back and forth. Like, somebody want to go back and forth all the time. You know all you need to know. 4 of coins. That's why you're not investing in it. That's why you're actually making sure to withhold your energy from anything. Because if you give, like, what people don't understand is when you're a divine being, people can use your energy as a shield. So giving so much as a reaction or a conversation to people, okay, they can use that. They can use that energy to how do I put this? Manipulate things, right? Make it seem as something that it isn't. They can wear your energy, cloak themselves. It's many different ways this can happen, because some people are into, like I said, that coat coven energy. Other people are just into speaking things over your life and things like that. So it just take it how it resonates and shows up for you. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this to the front. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this. Nine of sticks. Your guard's up. You're holding back. Chickens are significant, or farms. And you're proceeding forward in this energy of this free-spirited individual. That's how this cycle is closed out. You're not weighed down. You're not letting people out from the past, especially people that showed up like, oh, I'm doing this because I care and love for you. And it's not that. It's they had ulterior motives. And really, it's just this energy of being weak, succumbing to weakness in some type of way. You were guided to do this. Bishop C.H. Mason, this is most high energy. To keep from self-sabotaging. Ace of Wands out here in the upright. The Most High gave you everything that you needed to know. That's why you're moving the way that you're moving, air signs. On Arrow, something here was inevitable. It's the decision that you made, okay? Or these people made to be impulsive. Yeah, 7 of Knives in the reverse. So it's like people can't be strategic and they can't steal from you when you're in alignment to God's word. And I don't mean the scriptures in the book. Like, somebody here is getting direct guidance from the Most High. Their word, his word is what goes. Three of Coins. Some sort of collaboration. The King of Cups. It's an opportunity that's presented itself after a decision that's been made. Somebody's a medium. Wish fulfillment. Somebody's receiving something because they gave something up. Period. Giving something here up puts someone in alignment. So say someone struggled with listening to what the Most High had to say. Someone's overcome this. It's this energy of being obedient, even though I may not necessarily understand everything that's going on. So somebody had to be obedient first in order to get the knowledge and the wisdom about what was happening around them. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos to the front, please. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos to the front, please. Want to say hi? No, absolutely not. Don't come over here making no mess. Say hello. Say hello. No. Go. Leave my stuff alone. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos. Daughter 6 in the reverse. Somebody's moving for, I was going to say moving for the wrong reasons. Somebody could be moving, and that may be for the wrong reasons. But someone's pushing an agenda that isn't of the Most High. And also, I love how intuitive that I am. Someone here is trying to say something here isn't about them because they aren't investing their energy in this, but they are. They're lying. There's a big fat stupid ass lie. That's why they're even being addressed in this energy period. So while somebody's saying, oh, I'm not tapping a screen or I'm not reciprocating, you are still. Your energy is still being put out towards someone. Okay, whether it's you have this person's name in your mouth in whatever way, there's some type of energy exchange that is happening. Anywho, somebody could be doing spell work. Big stupid ass lie with this big unrighteous ass cause. Like I said, somebody's mad because they're in poverty currently. 8 of Baskets in the reverse. They walked away from situations feeling some type of way. Things were one-sided to them. They feel like, oh, well, life was unfair to me, so I'm going to be a shitty person to the collective. I'm going to tell this big stupid ass lie about the collective, and I'm going to try to manifest poverty into their life. And now they're wondering why they're experiencing poverty and things that they have to walk away from because that's what you put out, so you're getting it back. Energy exchange happens in many, many different ways. Somebody here thought they just had to tap the screen or they just no love. You have to engage or interact with someone's energy in order for an exchange to happen. Son of Baskets out here. So there was some type of emotional offer that you gave. Even if it was Ace of Coins. Somebody could have paid a lot of money for some spell work. Or somebody was sending spell work to someone's like opportunity. There was some sort of energetic manipulation going on here. The Most High has got somebody. The Most High has their hand on someone. While they think that it's the devil, it's the Most High. Why is all of this Empress energy? Because somebody came for Empress. And they can sit up there and act like that wasn't the case. But do believe this is why they're going through what they're going through. They came for and attacked somebody. And even some of these individuals, if this is different or multiple individuals for you, some of these motherfuckers spent a lot of money to come for you. To isolate you. Like, let's say somebody could have went around paying motherfuckers, please don't go into this person's live chat room, or please don't follow this person on Instagram. Please don't support this person. Somebody paid a lot of money to try to make you out to be something that you're not. I shit you not. Just please don't support this person. King of Knives in the reverse. Somebody who's going to jail. Somebody here thought they could delay your progress, your momentum in some type of way, delay you from reaching a certain spot in life so that they could still sit somewhere without having to face the consequences of their actions, but it's inevitable. Even if this person is still in this position, is still paying people and still doing shit, it's inevitable before they ass end up in jail. Because they're not seeing any results to what they're doing. 8 of Coins. In the reverse. They're not getting the results that they wanted. And somebody could even be like gaslighting people or like lying to people. Son of Coins. Like, say somebody saying, oh, I'm educated in astrology, I'm educated in this, and I'm educated in that. They're not. Exposed. They're not. You're the star. Mother of Coins in the reverse. Somebody's getting ready to go to jail. Another feminine energy along with this masculine energy. Somebody who's been living above their means. So I'm hearing somebody could have been gotten into some type of scamming or fraud or something like this here. Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, there's a group of people here. 3 feminine energies and a masculine energy who was leading the charge. One of them could be a water sign, the other one could be an earth sign, and there could be 2 earth signs and a water sign, feminine energy. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That's what I'm seeing. Mother of Nines. Ace of Nines. They're trying to make it seem as if your truth isn't true, but it's still being exposed as the truth. You're the star. Queen of Swords. Sun card. This is just how your energy presents itself. There's no way around it. Somebody, you could be like a cutthroat individual, especially with this Queen of Swords energy. You could also have like air sign in your chart for some of you. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, I saw you. Anything else? Thought our best is in the reverse. 2 of Coins. These are people who you don't communicate with. You don't kick it with them, skate with them, smoke with them, nothing. Nothing. And this is not a situation where you're stressed about this. Like I said, this is 5 of baskets. 5 of baskets. Emotionally, you're not even like investing in whatever this is. It's out in the cold, even emotionally. I can't make it up. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to the front. Confirmation with the beat. She can't make it up. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to the front. Spirit, please show me planet field with my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. To see. Three of Nines, heartbreak. Somebody's heartbroken that you're just this free-spirited individual, that nothing's gonna hold you down, that you got boundaries, honey, that they cannot fuck you over. That's really what it is. People are really, they're heartbroken. And that says a lot about somebody's character. That they are heartbroken, that they can't fuck you over. Ain't that some shit? And it's not because of, it's nothing other than who you are. Railroad bill out here. So people still want to proceed forward with this because they're heartbroken. They still want to attack. Someone's going to keep attacking someone until the end of time. Do you hear me? Daughter of Nines out here. Somebody sees very clearly that you're a medium. And they got a truth about someone here. Ace of Swords, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about this leader with this unrighteous cause and this this woman who seems to carry all of this responsibility but can't carry it. You know what I mean? Five of Baskets out in the cold. Two of coins, two of baskets in reverse. Relationship ended. Done, dada. Son of Nines in the reverse. This wasn't an impulsive decision. Three of Coins in the reverse. No longer collaborating with these individuals who are codependent. Nine of Coins in the reverse. Can't stand on their own. Save your fucking life. Miss Robinson out here. This is over. This is the death card. People are experiencing death and rebirth because of the separation. Whatever this legacy empire, whatever this business was built off of, it's bankrupt and it's going down. Because somebody was codependent on someone else's energy to do something. Obtain some type of partnerships here. You could be seeing 1111, like I said, for Wands. Dr. Buzzard in the reverse. This was something that was unjust. People were like, oh, I'm doing this and saying this because I care. King of Cups out here. Somebody's got some sort of wish fulfillment coming in for them. Five of Knives in the reverse, because they're not defeated. They don't feel defeated. There's this Daughter of Coins energy, Empress energy somebody's seeing. Okay? And somebody could see like it was a whole lot of talk about somebody. But again, there's no results. There's no receipts, no results. Just people trying to plant seeds, plant doubts, roots, like plant seeds. Ace of Baskets in the reverse of like this person being, how do I put this, loveless, cold-hearted or something. That's what's being exposed with Big Mama here. There's some light being shined to something that it was only inevitable. And somebody can see someone cut someone off because they're getting ready to have to pay for the consequences of their actions, which will involve jail time. Mother of Coins in the reverse, Mother of Baskets in the reverse, King of Knives in the reverse. All right, I'm IntuitivelightSeerJae, and this was a safe space for you to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you are not able to like, share, or comment on this live today, I appreciate you guys for being here and taking this message in. I always ask that you take these things back to prayer before incorporating them into your life. I appreciate everyone who was here, anyone who tapped that screen, anyone who reciprocated energy. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm going to call all of my energy back to me from every timeline, dimension, and reality. I expect it to be cleansed and purified before this return back to me immediately and indefinitely. I'm going to return all of your energy back to you. I'm going to ask that my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides assist me in closing this portal. And y'all have a great day.